I know I said we're going to do another video. I know you'll have expected us to change our outfit, but we're exhausted, and we have breakfast upstairs. And I mean, honestly, me too. You, I'm tired. I just want to educate us on the experience. Anyway, hello guys, my name is Rosemary. I'm chairperson Baz Banter Rants, and here I have my with me my girly blessing of Modify Fun Fitness. So guys, if you don't know about Modify Fun Fitness, I mentioned it before in the previous video. I'm saying it again now. Modify Fun Fitness, is her own dream to achieving what she has here. She used to be way bigger than me, and now she's way smaller than me. I mean, I started the journey as well, but I fell off.
We'll catch you.
Yeah, and she's helping me get back on track. So shout out to Blessing of Modify Fun Fitness. And then here today on this video, in this video, we're going to have our highlights, because to be honest, we have slept or lived. Okay, maybe slept, maybe lived, depending on what you think it is, in two different countries. One francophone country, that's French speaking country, and then anglophone, that's English speaking country, that's Ghana. So in between these we had we had just one country in between, but we didn't sleep at Togo because we had our experience there. But anyway, so back to Ghana. Let's focus on the positives, because I mean, that place was, I've been to Ghana before, right? But it was work. Yeah, so I didn't really soak in the experience. But this time, girl,
Your time starts now.
it was like so let's first go with things that we enjoyed in Ghana, and then we can just wrap it up for you to see. So if you've not been, this is a wake-up call. I can curate something for you, really, but
True.
please. Okay, so
You should outsource her. She's
and you pay me in Dallas. If you pay me in Dallas,
no pressure.
No.
Chale, no pressure.
you pay me in Dallas, then I'll do it.
No pressure. We will fetch the dollars.
We'll fetch it and come. Give me. So 3 things we enjoyed about our experience in Ghana.
Okay, so 3 things. One of those are the adrenaline.
Ooh.
It was rushing. It was. Now I know when they say leave as though this is your last minute.
Yeah.
I think that's what we did.
I think that was what it was.
We did in Ghana. It was a rush.
I'm telling you,
It was full of excitement. It was full of adventures. There were so many things to see. There were so many things to do.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know how to put it in words, but seriously, I will do that adventure over and over and over again. It was
even
good.
though I want to go to Bali, but
We will. It was a good source of exercise, because
Yeah.
our hearts were racing. We needed to do this and do that, and it was fun.
Yeah.
So I like that about it. Then secondly, our space.
Alma Colonial Suites.
It was divine.
Oh my goodness.
It was divine. And to think we were just going to rush in and rush out of
Yeah,
Ghana, right?
we didn't want to leave. We didn't want to leave.
The space was divine.
Yeah.
It was. You'll see it in our next video. She might have to do like, because
Yes!
words won't do justice to that.
I'm telling
space.
you.
Words won't do justice to that
I'm
space
telling
at all.
you.
And
Good.
and then another thing I had that I enjoyed was really the Ghana yam.
I told her about this yamo. I always tell everybody, they be like, everybody's coming from Ghana. The only thing you can take off is yam.
It's yam.
Yes, it's yam. She has tasted it and she can agree with
The yam is divine, and then takitel.
Take it out. When the guy was saying take it, I'm like,
It took us a minute to understand what he was saying. He said takitel, yam and takitel.
Takitel.
The takitel is nice.
Yeah.
And it works with the green sauce.
Yeah.
And the shito.
Okay, me, I'm not a shito fan.
But the green sauce was amazing.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
blows
it was
this
nice.
kind of fire and then warmth in your mouth.
It
So
was nice.
I'll visit again for that.
Oh, so mine will be the adrenaline. I have never lived that fast in my life. in my 30 something years. I've never lived that. It was like I've lived with club girls, and it was like that for them. Like every night there was something to do, and they don't stand up until a few minutes to the time that they lock the school gate or something. We came down that day, went to the beach. Your time starts now. It was like Hunger Games. It was beautiful to watch, even though I got tired at some point.
You need to see her face when we're doing pictures. Don't be fooled when she sends you those beautiful ones. I will be tagging her with those pictures when that she wasn't smiling.
I mean, I was tired.
Just smile.
Her energy is just off the chains. I beg. Me, I'm just a baby girl. I want to do small and then rest. Small rest. I kind of rest. Then the second thing for me was the space as well. I mean, I could have said something else, but see, guys, and this is a lesson too, right? Sometimes go with your gut feeling. I saw reviews there that said mosquitoes finished their lives. They slept. The maintenance is poor. I will also share the chats that I had with them, because at some point I'm like, we should buy fleet and go.
Yes, true. And we forgot
the fleet. I bought, but we forgot the fleet. That's why I say divine orchestration. We did not eventually need it.
And there was a need.
Man, when I opened the door, I'm like, are we sharing this space with someone?
It actually turned into a praise and worship section.
Yes.
See that video too.
Should I show them? Don't come and see me finish.
No!
Don't come and see me finish. Don't come and see me finish. I just got to beg you. Because, it was beautiful. I couldn't believe it was us.
True.
I couldn't believe it.
With that little budget.
The budget was... People were telling us $115 per night.
And we felt we were going to get the worst, because when you mentioned
at that point,
budget,
me, I just thought... Yeah, when I mentioned the budget to anybody, they'd be like, can you get like that?
Mm-hmm.
So this one, what we got for 2 nights was below. It was about $94 thereabout. And guys, the breakfast was. Please, I'm sure I will not. There's no need to talk. Like
seeing is believing,
I will not need to talk. The breakfast was beautiful. Alma Colonial Suite. The reviews. I noticed the reviews were two-sided. Some extremely bad. Some really good. Like a lot were really good, even from African Americans that came in for holidays and stuff. It was beautiful. But I went for myself that let's go and carry something and cover ourselves. It's not just staying Ghana small and go away. If we had known we were going to stay at that kind of place, nigga, I ain't coming to Benin Republic for nothing.
That's how God works. It won't show you what lies ahead.
And
it disappoints you in a very kind of nice way.
Me?
We're thinking we're going to get rubbish in Ghana, and then
guy, I had...
So it shows up when we expect it.
I'm still thinking of that room. I had big bed,
room,
living room,
a kitchen, freezer, microwave. There was tea for you. You don't need to call them. There was room service. The reception was nice.
See, it's a 10 over 10. What am I saying? It's 1,000 over 10 minus nothing. It was everything I wanted and more. And that was what I thought I was going to get in this place that we are in. But we count it all joy. We thank God.
True. You know when you grow, your taste and desire moves a much higher. I think that's what happened.
Yes.
It tasted better.
Yes, so good was no longer good enough. Well, true. Because someone here was saying, it's impressive. I'm like, Alele. You don't know about the beauties of life. Anyway, the third one about it was the people we met. See, Rain, Auntie B, CJ. Then I met my boss Kelvin.
It's fine, even if we had Ghana jollof.
Hey, it was there. Again, Ghana jollof. I was mad, child. I can't even I couldn't say too much because that food was mad.
Seriously.
And the chicken was chickening.
And the ambience
was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then I met new people there.
Beautiful conversations.
I didn't want the night to end. It was so the people I met were
it actually
awesome.
Gave me a different mindset. The Ghana trip was not it was a mental trip, right?
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
it was more of a mental trip.
Yeah.
Like I had a mentality
Shift.
that I needed to.
Uh-huh.
I heard about them, the
Oh,
people,
okay.
right? So
Oh yeah.
so it was more of it wasn't just the tourist part of it.
True,
It was
true.
an emotional.
Yeah.
I can't let you in on that. Sorry. But seriously,
Inner circle things.
yes, inner circle things. But seriously, getting to go there and then meeting people that are selfless,
Oh my goodness.
selfless, that they argued for our sake, that
Man.
he took his car and then did nothing.
What are you paying me to?
Like,
I'm telling you.
all.
I'm telling you.
In my head, I was like, this person has to be an angel.
If I don't have his number, I said,
Seriously.
this guy disappears. Angel of God.
Seriously.
But it was beautiful. I'm grateful for the experience. Really, the Ghana experience was absolutely adorable. And please, if you have that myth of Ghana is too expensive, you'd rather go to a closer country, I think not, because it's about the same thing if you're going with a registered car company. So please just go all the way there. Go to Alma Suites. Go to we also have an Airbnb, guys, that you can also use. If you want, you can DM me. I'll send the details to you. I mean, you have good, decent fun. And another thing I learned about Ghanaians, I've always known that, right? But I just thought it was selected people. So it's either they do something or they don't. They're very thorough. They'll have conniving people. Everybody has a Judas. But they are very thorough. So even if they are bare minimum to them, is exquisite to us. So I mean, go try Ghana before you go to South Africa. I don't know what the thing is about South Africa, but I know they have beautiful areas that you can see and stuff. But if you have not been outside the country, please visit Accra. I mean, with all of this few points of ours, we hope we have been able to convince you and not to confuse you.
Go on that trip.
Go on that trip.
Dare to dream.
Go on that trip. Dare to dream.
Travel.
See the world. See, the life is not inside your cubicle. That mindset shift you're looking for is not going to happen in your house. Yeah.
Because these experiences are just out there.
Yes. Comfort is the enemy of growth. So if you're in your space, there's no movement.
If I tell you the things I have to sacrifice for this trip.
Yeah. But guess what? You have great conversations
I
that you
am
can pull up.
actually going back a better. My mind has been transformed. Like,
As in,
I would have spent that money in Nigeria.
yes, on food.
And still remain the same.
On food, on family, on basic necessities. Because whether you like it or not, the economy is not about to change right now. You can change and get your stuff together. Because poverty is very expensive. I just saw that in the straw, that Ala Perez straw yesterday. And I thought about it numerous times. And as I kept saying, convenience. If you can afford to fly, please fly. But if you want to see the road, go with GU.
It was beautiful. We have amazing views.
I'm going to share those ones as well. But convenience, poverty is very expensive. It will cost you life. It will cost you money. It will cost you your mindset. It will cost you your abilities. It will cost you your dreams. It's not worth it. See, go and see how other people are doing their stuff. Then come back and see how you can incorporate it. And then collect all Tinubu's money or Nigeria's economy money. I'm also thinking of how I'm going to do mine. And as it is, this curating trips may be one of it. Really. So we can always.
Because I'll give you a 10 regardless.
Yay!
For the planning,
man, almost blew.
the resources, the bookings of hotel, double checking, ensure as far as an adapter. Like,
I got the adapter.
I would have come here and my phone would be flat all through.
Yeah, they'll maybe go and beg them.
A 10 over 10. This one, call her like for your travels. She's well resourced.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening, and we hope this has blessed you somehow. And see, another thing I would need you to do or to know is that please, the trip going is the same as coming. Don't get yourself entangled in nonsense and going to go and plan your trip coming back. It's difficult. I thought it was the one-way trip because when I was traveling to by air, the one-way trip, there is a lot of questions. Coming back, since I was leaving their country to my own country, they just stamped my thing and I left. So I thought it was going to be the same. But the kind of money we spent at those borders,
The energy,
the draining of our energies, the
time.
emotional distress we went through. It's not worth it.
Just
get people to do it for you. Just get people to do it for you. So, I mean, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for listening, and I hope this has blessed you. Remain blessed. Signing out, Rosemary for Bars and
Blessing for Modify Fun Fitness.
Bye.